The song itself is in the key of A flat. Okay. Yeah. So let's take a look at the scale of A flat first. Obviously, the A flat is my 1. The B flat becomes my 2. The C becomes my 3. The C sharp becomes my 4. The E flat becomes my 5. The F becomes my 6. The G becomes my 7. And then back to the 1 again. Okay, so this song is a very, very simple song. And the good thing about this song is the initial progression is the same throughout the whole track, or the initial progression runs throughout the whole song, even to the modulated keys. Okay, so that makes it very, very, very easy to learn, and then the chords are not difficult as well. Very simple chords. Okay, so we are coming to learn this song, and then we'll add some 1 or 2 chords to spice things up. But remember, we will not sacrifice the melody. So let's first of all start the intro. Okay, the intro goes like this. Then on the 4, okay, on the 4. So okay, so let me break down the melody on my right hand first. It's basically an A flat to the C, to E flat, and then to G, A flat, F. Okay, so it's on the 1 to the 3 to the 5 to the 7. Take a look at the notes very well. It's an A flat major 7th chord that has been broken down. Okay, so then when you get to the G, you quickly go to the A flat, and then you descend. You go to the A flat, and from the A flat you come down to F. Okay, so it will be like, okay, for the last time. Then on my left, I played a very simple bass line. The left is actually on a 4. So what I did on my left was to play a 4, 1, 6. Okay, like this. So 4, 1, 6. Okay. So let's combine everything together and see. So it will be like, now take a careful look at what I did on my right hand. I was playing octaves with my right hand. Okay, so basically it's your thumb and your pinky finger. Okay, so yeah, so I was doing the melodies in an octave manner. So now one thing that you can do to make it more beautiful is to not to play the 2 notes at the same time like this. This one too sounds nice and there's nothing wrong with it. But what you can do to change things a little is to play the lower note first before the higher note. In this case, this A flat becomes a lower note. This one becomes the higher note. So it's like low to high. So, but in a very fast way. So it will be like, it should be so fast that you can barely tell the difference. So it will be like, okay. So if you are finding it difficult doing this, just practice it very slowly. Okay. Okay, so let's add our left hand to it, and it will be like, so the left hand will meet the right hand on the G notes like this. Okay, so when we get to the G, we will share the left hand notes equally with the right hand. Okay, so this is the G, and then this is the C sharp. Okay, and then on the A flat, I play an A flat again. 2, the F. Okay, so yeah, and then from there, the next melody will be from the F to the F sharp to your C sharp. Okay, so F to F sharp to C sharp. So it will be like, then you rest a little, then to the C sharp, okay? And then on my left, I have the B chord, the B note. There's a B octave, okay? So there's nothing special going on at my left hand. So from there we go to the 2. And then on my left, I have the 2, 6, 1. Or the B flat, F, A flat. And then the melody for the right hand is B flat, A flat, E flat, okay? All being played with an octave. So, okay, on the 2. Then we come to the 5. On the 5, on my left, I just have the 5. But on my right hand, I have the C sharp major 7th, which is the C sharp, F, A flat, and C. Okay. Now, notes, I played 2 chords. Now, take notes, I played 2 chords on the 5, which is the E flat. The first one being the C sharp major 7th. The second chord being a C sharp diminished 7th. Okay, so the first one says C sharp major 7th. The second chord is a C sharp diminished 7th. All on the 5. So I play the diminished 7th twice, so it's like, okay. So if we put everything together slowly, to be like, I come to the B. Then the song itself starts. See what the other sounds. So now remember, we are actually using the melody in the song. Okay, so see what the Lord has done. All on the 1. Okay. So for the 1, I just have the A flat major chord. For the C what the Lord. And the has. See, look at the has very well. I have a C sharp, F, and B flat on my right hand. Still, all on this one. Back to the 1 again, which is what? The C, E flat, and the E flat. Okay. There we come to the 5. Now it's kind of the same thing as what we did on the 1, okay, but this time we are doing the same thing on the 5. So on my right hand I have the G, B flat, E flat, the 5, and I come to the 4 chord on my right hand, which is the F, A flat, C sharp to the 1. Okay, so very, very simple and easy. Okay. Yeah. And for the next part, this is what I did. Okay. Very sweet and very simple. They are very sweet and simple chords. Okay. So let me break down the left hand notes. It's 7 to the 1, to the 3, to the 4. Okay, 7, 1, 3, 4. So let's add the right hand notes on the 7. I have this chord, which is the E flat, F, and B flat on my 7. Okay, and then the 1 is just the regular one that we have been playing all along. So left I have the C, and on my right I have the A flat and E flat. Now on the 4, we won't play the 4 like this, but we'll play a 5 on the 4, which is okay. So what I have on my right is B flat, E flat, G. Normally you should play this on the 5, but I'm playing it on the 4. And we just use our pinky finger to play this melody before we come and play the actual 4, which is okay. So we first of all play a 5 chord on the 4 notes, and play this A flat melody note before we come and play the 4 itself, which is this. Okay, so I have what the A flat, C sharp, and an F. So if I combine everything together, it will be sorry. Then you go to the 3. So on a 3, I did this nice melody, which is 7-1 to the 5, but I did the grace notes from the C sharp to the E flat. Okay, so and then you play this as a melody to the 2. Okay, so on my left I have the 2 and the 4. Okay, and on my right hand I have the 6-1-4. Then I have a 5/1 or 1/5. So we have a 1 chord on my right and then a 5 note on my left. So let's combine everything I've done together from the beginning. So then go to 5. Then our movement. Here, you go to the 1, then technically we are done with the song. Okay, that's how the song is. Then the intro will be played again, and then the song will continue. The progression is the same throughout. To even the modulated keys, the progression is the same throughout. Okay, so from this point, let's see some changes we can add to the song to make it a little bit different. But we are not actually changing the song itself. We are maintaining the melody and just putting in some few stuff to make it look a little bit advanced. Okay, so from here, we won't go to the 1, but we'll go to the flat 6. Okay, do you remember this diminished chord? We played this diminished chord on the 5 earlier. Right now we are playing the same C sharp diminished 7th chord on the flat 6 or on the E. Okay, and it works. So the 6. Yeah, so on the 6 you can do this nice movement. So okay, so let me bring what I have down on my right hand. So on my right hand I just have the C sharp sus2. Okay, but what I did was this. Okay, so I didn't just play the chord, but I did a grace note of the C sharp to the E flat, which made it sound like this. Okay, and right after that, I came to play the F with my thumb, and then to the C sharp again. Okay, so now you play the C with your thumb, and then come to the C sharp. Okay. C with your thumb to the C sharp. Okay, so now we play the same chord. Now I play the same chord on the 7 or on the G. So I have the G on my left, and on my right I have the E flat, F, and B flat. Okay. Then we are going to start the song again. See what the Lord has done again. But this time, so this this is what I did. So I have the 1, and then on my left I have the C sus 4, F sus 2. Okay, so on my right hand I have the C, F, G, C, and on my left I have the A flat and G. Okay, so for the C, and then the movement is very simple. Now all you have to do is to raise the A flat from the A flat itself to A. Okay, and then you drop the G to F sharp. Drop this G to F sharp, raise this A flat to A, okay, and maintain the rest of the notes. Okay, so this is the chord. Okay, yeah, so you just make these 2 changes and that's all. To the 2, and on my 2, I have the C sharp, F, A flat, and C on my right hand. And then I have B flat, F, and A flat on my left hand. Okay, so this same 5 chord again that we already know. Okay, so then we came to, now this time we won't come to 5, but I will play the same chord on a 5. On our right hand, we maintain the same chord, but on the left hand, we play a 3. So this time I'm not playing a 5. So by 3, then to the 4. Okay, so let me show you. So on the 4 chord, this is what I have on my right hand. I have the F, A flat, C, and E flat. Okay, over the 4. So, and then I did the 7. Okay. Now what I have on my right hand is F, B flat, and C sharp. To the flat 5. So you have realized that I haven't sacrificed the melody yet, but then I'm really making some nice changes over here. Okay, so what I have on my right hand is just a D minor 7th chord. Okay, and on my left hand I have the D. Okay, then again we repeat this movement. So we'll just repeat this movement. And then this time, instead of coming to the 3 and then to the 2, we will go to the 7 and to the 6. Okay? So we are just changing the voices, but the melody is the same. So sorry, 7. So you see on my right hand, I just have the E flat major chord over the 7 to C sharp major chord over the 6. Okay. Then so from the 6, we'll go to the flat 6. Now moving from the 6 to the flat 6 is very easy. All you need to do is just to relocate your F notes to the E, okay? On both hands, okay? So, okay. So you relocate your F to the E and to the 5. Then the intro will come again. We already know the intro, so. Then another verse will come. So let's take a look at the next verse, what I did to the next verse. So this time I started from the flat 7, which is so on the flat 7, I just played the 1, the A flat major chord on the flat 7 to an F minor 9th chord. So on my right hand I have the E flat, G, A flat, and C. Okay, so to the flat 6 or the E, which is actually an E augmented chord. Okay, so on my right hand I have the E, A flat, C. So since I'm playing all these chords whilst maintaining the melody, then to the 5, we already know this 5. We have the 5 on the left hand and you have the C sharp major 7th on the right. Okay, so then I did a very nice movement here. Okay. So to the next C, we'll see what the Lord has done. And the passing note to the 4. Okay. So then the next C, what the Lord has done is not on the 5, but on the 4 this time. What I did was this. So I have a 5, 1, 4. Okay. 5, 1, 4. Because the chord I was playing was a 4 chord. So I did a passing chord, which is a 5, 1, 4. So on the 5, I have the E flat on my left hand and then an F sharp triad on my right hand. Okay, with an F sharp. Now I have a D major chord on my right hand, the D first inversion, and then I have the A flat major chord. A flat note on my left hand. So 5, 1. We already know this 4 chord. So yeah, so 4, we came to this would be the flat 7, right? Okay, so on the flat 7, I have the flat 7 on my left, and then I have an E major 7th chord on my right, which is the E, A flat, B, and E flat. So then, so the F sharp chord, this F sharp chord is actually on the Lord. See what the Lord. So Lord, you see. So from the F sharp chord, we come to the B flat. Okay, and then on the B flat, I have the B flat. So on the B flat, I have the B flat on my left, and on my right, I have an E diminished 7th chord, which is the E, G, and B flat, C sharp. Okay, so this is a very nice 5-1-4 that you can play. This is a very nice 5-1-4 chord progression that you can play in the key of A flat. Okay, 5-1-4. Now this is on the flat 2 or the E, and on my right hand I basically have a C sus 4 and an F sus 2 combined. Okay, so the flat 2. Okay. Yeah, guys, so these are some few chord changes you can throw into the song right after knowing how to play the song in its basic, because it's a very simple track. Okay, so these are some of the few chord changes you can throw into it and make it sound a little bit different. Okay, so I hope you learn these chords and you further expand on it and put them in other tracks, and then also and then put them in other tracks. Okay, yeah. May the Lord be with us all. So that is it for this lesson. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and then comment. Okay? And let's meet in our next lesson.